Alright, my name is Aubrey Wright, and today I will be doing a story that originates from the Cherokee Indian tribe. This story is called Maylee and the Mud Dauber. There was a beautiful girl that lived in the Cherokee village named Maylee, and every day she would go straight from her home and down to the creek with a tightly woven basket to retrieve water, and back to her home. She never stopped to talk to any of the boys, no matter how hard they tried to talk to her. Well, one day while she was traveling down to the creek to retrieve water, a mud dauber saw her and thought that she was just absolutely beautiful. And it was from that moment that he decided he was going to do everything in his power to get her to talk to him. So he started off by buzzing around her ear and just trying to annoy her, see if he could get a rise out of her. And she swatted him away, and he went on about his day. Well, the next day, the same thing happened. He started buzzing around her ear, and she swatted him away, and she proceeded down to the river to retrieve water. Well, on her way back, the mud dauber decided that he wasn't happy with the progress he was making, so he decided to fly down the back of her dress and get a rise out of her, and he's like, this will surely get her to talk to me. Well, it certainly did. She started jumping up and down and screaming and yelling and was extremely angry when he finally came out of the back of her dress. When he came out, she started yelling at him and said, I'm going to teach you a lesson. So she took his mud home that lied in the mud and threw it into the creek. And that was his lesson. He lost his home. Well, the next day when she went down to the creek to retrieve water with her basket, she noticed that the mud home was still in one piece. And this was baffling to her because she was sure it was going to destroy the home. Well, when she got the home out of the water and decided she was going to dry it and try again tomorrow and throw it out in the water again. And the same thing happened. It just remained strong. And she put two and two together and realized that they were able to use the mud dauber's home, or use mud to create a container-like shape to transport water carefully and reliably from the creek to their homes. And this is where the Cherokee Indians discovered pottery. One thing I think is very fascinating relaying this story to their culture is that the natives had their theology of animals was based off of real life experience of animals and nature. The Cherokee Indians based their, the artwork and just some of their everyday structures or, objects that they used off of real life observations of animals that were around them. And to me, I think it's crazy that they saw this tiny little bug, and from there they learned this amazing technique known as pottery, which is one of the things the Cherokee are very well known for, is their beautiful artwork and pottery. So I think it's awesome that they were able to see this small creature or this object in nature and saw a very useful product out of it. Yes, as I was saying, animals play a very crucial role in in Native Americans' lifestyles in general. In fact, without animals, according to most Native American tribes, there would have been no world to thrive off of. There's another story there, but I won't go into that. But I think it's amazing that they see these animals and objects in nature and are able to create these vibrant, artworks or these amazing stories, as Maylee and the Mud Dauber is. So yes, that's my presentation. Thank you.